Finally. What is up, guys? It is Gizmo from GG Official. This is Secluded Islands Art Roleplay. The description is right here. You can go check out the game. It's going to be in the description. I'm gonna put this simple. I'm just, oh god, Roblox, I fucking hate you. I'm just gonna quickly put the thing simple. This game right here, Parking Garage. I spent roughly 2 hours on the game, roughly that. I uploaded it quite a few times, I published it, and then I come back to try to check on all my other games, just make sure I haven't fucked anything up. Turns out I managed to save over Secluded Islands about 13 times and couldn't even fucking get it back for like, what, fucking 10 minutes? So, thank you, Roblox, for uploading a game that I was working on to a completely other game that I wasn't even fucking working on. Thank you. What a great platform. Now, continuing, before we even get into this, I'm gonna go over here. These 3 videos right here, they're fucking shit. They're getting deleted and I'm making new ones. I would like to talk a bit about ranks and shit. If you've checked my Discord and everywhere, you'll know 2 things. That, actually, let's just go to the fucking roles. Over here, we've got a whole combat system for tournaments and shit. If you guys want to join my Discord, you can join tournaments from there, and it's pretty dope. We've got early testers, which you actually can still get if you request. If you request the early tester role via pinging me in the general chat or something like that, then I'll likely give it to you, because GG Official, as in, like, in and of itself, right now is roughly like beta. So it's not really done. I'm not done with everything I want to do with the development group, but we are making games, and yeah, so you're gonna want early tester, because this shit's gonna go pretty big later on. I'm estimating maybe 100 people or 200 people is gonna have this. But yeah, the Glub and Null ranks. Null has literally 6 people, and Glub has exactly 10 people. So these are rare ranks. Whoever has them are badass. You can get tournament winners. You can get tournament winner if you win a tournament. But yeah, there's a whole fucking combat system here in this thingy. You can get bug tester if you apply for bug tester, obviously, and you get OG, I believe, if there's, how many members are there? There's 45. Yeah, there's 45 members, so there's 5 more OG spots if you guys like want to join and get OG. But there's also notifications. I don't do at here anymore. There's a whole status thingy. You go from outcast to influencer and all this other shit. There's a whole supporter thingy here. If you buy 500 Robux worth of merchandise from us, then you get this. If you buy the specific shirt, I believe it's called like fucking GGO. I don't even know, but it's like the major donation shirt that's in our group. And if you buy that, then I'll just straight give it to you. Like I'll text your Roblox or something like that, and you can get this rank on many different platforms and shit. But if you buy like different types of shirts and you keep buying different shirts, then you're gonna have to send me like a whole logs related of shit to show me if you've bought that much. But and primary testers, roughly, if you're my primary tester, meaning like if I ping you, then you'd get on and then you'd play. I've got all the developer roles and everything. That's roughly it. But yeah, if you want to join, there's a game list here. It's all the games I've made on my profile and GG Official, because there's some games that aren't on the actual group because, well, I'm not just gonna move them over. But yeah, that's roughly it. Now we can finally get into Secluded Islands. It's been what, 4 minutes? That's not bad. But there's several spawns on this map. There's one here on the cargo ship. There's everywhere, really. There's different spawns everywhere. You can ragdoll yourself if you want to. There's these default kind of movement. Yeah, you see, you can spawn anywhere, but there's these movement thingies you can do. You can dance and shit, and then you can laugh like a maniac. But you can also ragdoll if you want to. But we're gonna just run into this and we're just gonna fucking go. Now, starting off, oh, there's one more thing I forgot about the ranks, I'm sorry. Let's run through this. So let's go to GD Official. Let's just quickly run through this shit. Alright, so standard members, you get nothing. You don't get admin, you don't get anything. Special members, or my friends, you get VIP, meaning like you can kind of fuck with your avatar. I don't think you can fly quite yet. Major supporters, they get moderator, meaning I don't think they can ban or kick anyone, but they can definitely fly and other things. Moderation gets admin, which, for obvious reasons. And developers get head admin because, well, they develop the fucking game. Obviously you wouldn't want moderators banning developers if developers are the ones making the game. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I'm at the top. But, yeah. So, yeah, that if like I said, if you buy Major Supporter, I think you can fly. And so far, Secluded Islands, Parking Garage, Boat Simulator, and that's pretty much it. Allow this new type of admin. I will make I'm making an attempt currently to put this type of admin in all games, meaning for Secluded Islands, if you are a special member, you'll get VIP no matter if you're my friend or not when you join the game. But you've got to be a special member in the group, and that's pretty badass. But yeah, anyways, back to the shit that I was doing. So I'm just gonna fly around the map. This is roughly a tropical island. There's not much about it. This is Leon's raft. It's I wouldn't call it the best raft in the game. It's got a max speed of 50, but it's got the best acceleration in the entire fucking game. So it's pretty dope. You can go from 0 to 50 in like fucking 2 seconds or something. It's better than a Lamborghini. But if you look up here, a game made in collaboration of Aya Mythical Fantasy and Leon Plays, which is the kid who helped me make the game. Shout out to him. There's this rock island over here with some barrels on it. I'll tell you what those barrels are for. There's this propane tank with a campfire and some trees. There's the barrel raft, which is the second worst garbage raft in the game because it's literally got a max speed of 30 and it's fucking shit. But there's also a volcano over here, if you look at it. There's a little sand. There's a couple sand islands with different types of barrels and like random trash shit on them. There's this island over here with like a washed up barrel on it. There's a lot of different types of barrels, and you'll see why later. But hold on, this is fog and 3000. We want to cut off the fog a bit so I can fucking see where I'm going, which I still cannot see where I'm going. Anyways, we'll go to this island first. So there's an island over here. There's this island with, I believe, not the best raft, but one of like a very good raft. There's this car in like a pile of mud, I think is what this is. I don't really know. There's this little rock thingy. There's kind of like a building area where somebody was building, but then they kind of just gave up. There's this cool asylum with shit in it, and it's got a lot of parts and stuff. And it's pretty dope. And then there's this secret safe over here. I probably shouldn't have shown you this because I'm gonna make this a like a what do you call it? A badge later on. So there's gonna be a badge for coming over here, and like I believe somewhere around this area, if you come near this thing, it's gonna give you a badge or something called like Get Rich or some bullshit. This is what's called. I don't even know the exact name of this raft. I think it's like the Pallet Speed Raft. Yeah, it's this Pallet Speed Raft. Speed rafts are basically really fast rafts. Like rafts that could probably beat speedboats. And this is a speed raft. It's got a whole fucking system of wires and shit here connected to a fucking generator with a torch on it. You know, it's got a lot of shit. And it's pretty dope. And we're gonna use this raft to come over here to the lab and get the best boat. Over here is a little pallet of wood. You can't drive it. You can't drive it at all. Hold on, let's come over to it. it moved, but you cannot drive it. You see that you can't drive it. It's just a fucking plate of wood. And there's no other seats on this boat. You can only have this one chair, so yeah. Over here is the lab, which is connected to... Basically, this lab is like roughly like a like I don't know how to describe it. It was an old lab back in like the 1920s, really fucking old, like really old, and it had originally been built into the mountain, but the mountain kind of collapsed roughly like in the 1950s a bit, and it basically abandoned the lab, and the lab has been here rotting ever since, like fucking dead ass, rotting ass, broken ass, crusty ass lab. So yeah, it's a pretty cool destination to explore though. You cannot really get into it other than two ways, which is right through here, this hole, and this hole right here in the window. I don't believe you can jump. Yeah, you can jump on the top and get in through there, but if there was fall damage, you'd probably die from that. But here's the best boat in the game, the best boat. It's called the Lab Boat. It has a max speed of 200, and it's fucking badass. Now, continuing on, here's the oil rig, which is very laggy. So, there's a helicopter over here. I don't think there's a spawn at this helicopter, but there's a helicopter there, I'm just saying. The oil rig is a bit laggy, but it is an oil rig nonetheless. My boat's having a heart attack, sorry. But it's an oil rig, and, you know, oil rig. Rig of oil is basically literally it. There's also a raft here, which I did that to myself, whatever. It has some very good speedboats. I believe they're called the fast speedboats. They're basically like the better version of the speedboat. I will show you, give me a moment. Over here at the cargo ship, with the ice caps. So, fun little Easter egg. The cargo ship originally was just like floating, but now it actually hit like an ice cap, and it's stuck between two ice caps. So that's pretty cool. So if you look down here at the speed meter, it has a max speed of 125, I believe. And then these over here are the standard speedboats close to spawn, and they only have a max speed of like 75, I believe. 75 or 100 something. Yeah, it's 75. They get a max speed of 75. You can't drive the cargo ship because it's in the fucking ice caps right now, but it does have a speed meter, but its max speed is literally 0, so you can't drive it. Also, it's anchored too, so. Oh, about the barrels, the oil rig over there is what creates the barrels, I'm just saying. So, there's this little crashed raft, there's a bunch of bushes, there's these little, like, crates and shit, there's some barrels, there's trees, this is the worst raft in the game. It's just the average raft. It has a max speed of 20. It has a decent acceleration, but not a good one at all. There's this little rock over here, and then there's this little starter hut with a radio that I believe plays, like, yeah, distorted ass, fucked up music. It's a little crusty, but, yeah. This is the starter island. Usually you'd spawn here, but after the most recent update, I added, like, really a fuck ton of spawns, so you don't spawn here always. It has the most common spawn, though, I'll give it that, but, yeah. So, that's roughly it for Secluded Islands. If you want to go play this game, it'll likely be in the description. Oh, there's one more thing. I forgot about the igloo. So, the igloo is this little igloo on the ice caps, and you can come into it, and it's pretty cool because it's got, like a little campfire, some cans, this thingy, and it's pretty dope. Usually it would be really dark in here, but I had to cut off the shadows for like, temporarily, basically. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, that's been Secluded Islands, and, I guess I'll see you in the next video or next videos for, like, all the fucking games that we've had. Alright, that was it. Alright, it's been Gizmo from, I guess, GG Official, so bye. Goodbye.